Welcome to LSO Traffic. That's Latent Search Optimization Traffic. We're a group of former Google employees and contractors that are demystifying how Google does search, and we're selling a solution to increase your rank and giving it away in some cases too. We have very numerous different members of our organization, but what we're here to do right now is to show you one of the ways Google does search. We're going to start backwards for a second and then work forwards. This actually is a file that we scanned and put into a Word doc of one of the top searches for plumbers in Las Vegas. And just to show you that, right here we've got plumbers, and it's Las Vegas because we're in Las Vegas right now at the anonymous with an anonymous group and DEF CON. So basically this is a government site that's coming up for pipe fitters above these other sites. Remember, when you're looking at search, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, those kind of get into there because of other social economic reasons that Google wants to have people looking at Angie's List and try to get them to click on their ads. Still a traffic way. Yelp's that way too, etc. So basically what we did is we've preloaded some of these pages just because it's a little bit quicker. So we click on plumbers and we actually get this page right here. And what our software does is it scans and creates a text file. I've got this in Word just because it's easier for you guys to see without the words running all the way along the side forever. So basically this is the file that we then run through the software. And when we did run this through the software, we came up with a ranking. And the total rank for this place right here, all percentage, is a 31.28. Now you're thinking, well, what does that mean to me? It doesn't really mean much. Well, it does mean a lot, because one of our services that we do, and sometimes, a lot of times we do it for free, is we go through all the first through 20 pages on a keyword that you're trying to get ranked for, and we develop these percentages and see where you have to be. Some of the bad things that Google doesn't want you to know about is how they detect spam. And a lot of that detecting spam they do with, there's a whole list of words that are sexual oriented, health oriented, body oriented, to help deviate the results from a porn site to a site that's selling aspirin to a site that's telling you how to do push-ups, etc. There's motion, space, time. Work is really important. This is a very, very important one to determine if it's a service or a product. There's ones based on money. The higher this is, the less likely you are to rank in your search term, because simply the fact is if you're talking about selling stuff, Google's not going to have you rank as high necessarily because they want to sell stuff to other people. There's other words in here, filler words. There's a whole bunch of filler words that do go along with websites that have a lot of spam in them. Periods, commas, colons, semicolons, question marks, exclamations. These all give you the intent of the article. Every one of these, there's numerous various rankings in each one of these word groups here. This tells you if it's a food-related site, helps determine that. Feelings, hearing, seeing, perceptions. This is the intention engine that Google's trying to roll out slowly with all the Panda updates. Every time there's a Panda update, if it doesn't affect a lot of people, they're adding words to these groups here. That's what Google has been doing because they're really have been pushed by Bing to have the decision engine. Where Bing has a lot of this in here, latent semantic indexing, where they use synonyms to figure out what type of intent a page has. This is the other way that Google is figuring out how the intent is. This software has actually also been licensed to the NSA, and there's various different languages this comes in to determine and scan emails, etc., to figure out if somebody's angry, upset, if they're dangerous, if they're going to blow up the world, if they're a terrorist or whatever. So the government actually uses this too. And you can see these words right here, like swear, social, family, friend, humans, effect. It just goes on and on. There's let's see, there's sales in here. Let's see if there's a sales section in here. Selling, let me see. Anyway, there's a selling group in here too. Sad, insight, tentative, certain, inhibited, inclination. Money is part sales. Anyway, to go further into this, what we did was we scanned this, and we have the percentages, the total percentage in each one of these ranks that enables us to figure out where you're going to rank on here. Each one of these websites has certain characteristics that are run through this piece of software with all these words in it that creates the intention. And that is exactly what Google is coming out with. It's the intention engine. They want to know what the intent of the website is. And that's going to be developed further into specific types of websites. When you do a search for mobile, it'll become a graphical user interface with emoticons, happy, selling, family, leisure, do-it-yourself sites, all that sort of stuff, which has not been designed yet by Google, but this is where they're working to. And we have the full library of this. And this is exactly how we at LSO start out. We have over 1 million searches, a little over 200,000 different keywords, and we know exactly what the intent first through 20 on rank is. And this is actually really important. Like I said, we all used to work at Google a long, long time ago after your 10 years non-compete is up, and that we are actually out developing our own search engine for research. We've worked with Nutch and those other types of ranking systems. So what we're doing here for the Warriors Forum is basically telling you that we have tools that we're going to offer free to warriors to help them figure out what their websites are ranking, why they're ranking, where they should be ranked, why they aren't there, why are the competitors ranking above them. And as Panda keeps rolling out a version every 6 to 10 weeks, I think we've got Panda 25, was not officially rolled out yet, but they're calling it Panda 25 Plus. Because what they're attempting to do is to roll out into segments. Google is their shopping segment, their social segment, which is Google Plus, and all the other segments, and make those emoticons come up. Each one of these, it's too many words here for emoticons, but you can start grouping these in, and you can give it a different type of emoticon for what type of site it is. We use this to look at Twitter users and what Twitter users are saying, and you can get a very, very close approximation on race, age, socioeconomic status, and overall demeanor on the individual just by using this software that came out of Google. This software is research-based. It came out of several different universities, but it's very, very cool. If you're interested, we'd love to do a bunch of websites. Send us an email. Go to the LSO traffic site, and we will have no problem looking at your ranks and telling you how you look and all that. And we're going to do that free for the warriors who are in the special section on the paid members. All right, just take a look at this. It's pretty cool. Have a good one.